New York, like any town's got a right side and a wrong side of the tracks. And if you cross them and you don't belong, suddenly your suit doesn't fit, your necktie's the wrong color, and you wish you'd had your shoes shined that morning. Things that you never care about in your own bailiwick. I don't know how the butler knew I wasn't a guest, but he knew. Before I could open my mouth, he had said, "You may wait on the terrace, Mr. Hammer." Maybe I could have insisted on being a guest. I was there at the request of Arlene Sandborg, Mrs. Stephen Sandborg. And this was her pad, and she'd sounded desperate. I could have insisted. She wanted me that bad, so she said. There were only two other persons on the terrace, a man and a woman. They were guests, obviously. What they were going to do in that shrubbery didn't interest me especially. I never considered necking a spectator sport. Then I realized they weren't exactly romancing, anything but. I realized, too, that if my job was going to entail any bodyguarding, it might be too late in about 1 minute.
I'm not afraid of you. Why don't you talk to me? Hit me. Go on, hurt me. Hurt me physically. It'd be a change from the way I've been hurt.
I bet it would.
Steve! Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh. Oh.
Hey.
I thought we were alone. Not that makes me any less ashamed of myself for getting hysterical.
She wants me to hit her. But no matter what she does, no matter what she calls me, I'm not going to hit her, so the floor show's over.
Butler told me to wait out here for Mrs. Sandborg.
I'm Mrs. Sandborg.
Mike Hammer.
Oh.
Well, I'm Steve Sandborg, the master of this house, if not of the situation. Since Arlene and I are in complete disagreement on this matter, especially hiring you, Mr. Hammer, you'll excuse me.
I'm glad you're going to help me, Mr. Hammer.
I'm going to talk about it.
My father is Nels Gunther, the Gunther Coal Mills. He's a man of nearly 70. He's being taken by a girl in her 20s.
Taken? Is that your word or his?
I want you to stop it.
Romance wrecking is not quite my line, Mrs. Sandborg.
It's not a romance. It's an old man approaching senility and a very shrewd young woman.
You think she's prospecting?
I've already taken him for thousands, gifts, jewelry, money, mostly money. I don't care about the money so much. I don't even care he's being made a fool of, but he's my father. He's going to be terribly hurt.
And you don't like people being hurt, hmm?
I understand that kind of hurt. I don't care how you do it, Mr. Hammer, but I want you to stop it.
You don't care how, short of murder.
Short of that.
Your husband doesn't seem to agree with your meddling.
No.
Is that the reason for the massage? Or is that why you were slapping him around?
Oh, no, that was another matter.
Uh-huh. Well, now, I'll tell you, Mrs. Sandborg, there are two ways that this can be handled, if your father thinks he's in love, that is. One, I can talk to her. The other way, of course, is to get something on her and force her to stop.
Whatever's necessary.
Well, that second way is called blackmail of a sort. I'm not a blackmailer, Mrs. Sandborg. So that leaves only one way, really. I'll talk to her.
Thank you. Her name is Vida Patton. She has an apartment on Fifth Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
You'll let me know?
Mr. Hammer, leave the old man alone. He's an old man, and he's worked hard, and he hasn't had much fun. Now, he's earned this. Let him alone. It's a comfort to know that someone in this family is having fun.
Mr. Hammer is going to talk to her.
Yes, you do that. You talk to her. You'll be surprised.
I wasn't kidding when I told Mrs. Sandborg romance wrecking was out of my line. Whether the romance was May, December, June, and January, or any other kind. But, oh, I love that Park Avenue money. You take it with such a clear conscience. And in my business, a clear conscience is a sheer luxury.
It's locked, probably.
Probably.
I have a key.
So have I. I'm glad you didn't see me try to use it.
You want in?
Oh, no, not unless you're beat a pattern, which hardly seems likely.
I am.
I'm Mike Hammer, private investigator.
Nels, Mr. Gunther said that would probably be his daughter's next move. Come on in, Mr. Hammer. I've been shopping. If you'll give me a minute, I'd like to change into something more comfortable.
Yeah, I'd have been disappointed if you hadn't said that.
You'll find I generally say the expected.
Oh.
Are you supposed to talk to me?
Yeah, well, that's the general idea. Talking, not shop. Shouty, when you get into something more comfortable, I will talk about it.
The talking won't work, you know.
I'm getting paid to see that it does work, and I generally collect my fee.
Oh? That sounds a bit high-handed.
Miss Sandborg said that I was stop at nothing in order to break it up.
Even, physical violence?
Well, she said I wasn't supposed to kill you.
What do you have in mind, Mr. Hammer?
Tell me, are you really in love, Vida?
I'm in love. Is there any law that says a young girl can't be in love with an older man? How unfair can you get?
Come on, let's sit down. Sit down.
I'm not supposed to love this man because he's older, or because he's too tall or too short, or too fat or too thin. A lot of people would go through life without love if that were the case, Mr. Hammer.
Kitten, you're making it very difficult for me.
I'm sorry. What did you expect?
Well, Yeah. Oh, I'm sure gonna hate to lose that fee. Mrs. Sandborg needs it so little. Well, bye, Vida.
Yes?
Miss Pattern?
Yes?
I'd like to have a few words with you, if I may. I'm Mike Hammer.
Well, come in, Mr. Hammer. Well, what is it?
I have a message for you about you and Mr. Gunther.
What about us?
Knock it off. That's all. Just knock it off. No more. Period. That's the message.
Well, you just tell whoever sent you that you delivered the message.
Whoever sent me was afraid that words might not make enough of an impression. So I'm to remind you to take the advice.
No, Mike.
What did you say your name was?
Mike Hammer.
Mike Hammer. It couldn't be Mike Hammer. Mike Hammer would have taken me, and I took you, right?
Yeah.
All right, then who is it? What's your name?
Castle.
Castle, huh? How you know who I am?
You're Hammer.
That's right. Now, I'm going to ask you one more question, and I want an answer quick. Who sent you?
Sandborg.
Steve Sandborg?
Mrs. Sandborg. She said she'd hired you, but she was afraid it would take more than conversation.
Mrs. Sandborg? All right, chum. I'm going to call the receiving hospital. They'll put you back in shape, make a new man out of you in about a month. Now, next time, take off your hat before you get a lady.
Oh, I feel as if I'd started something deadly, and I want to stop it.
I feel as if I'd been had, and you can't stop me.
Mike, I didn't hire that man.
You ought to see a doctor, Mrs. Sandborg.
Mike, listen to me. I didn't want to see my father hurt. I didn't want him to make a fool of himself. He's not well to begin with. But hurting her physically would only send him farther away from me. I didn't hire that man. Mike. Oh, so long, Mike. Oh, I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, I couldn't go back and ask Castle for another answer, double or nothing. Evidently, I was losing my punch. Receiving hospital had taped up his ribs and let him go. He'd blown town, but far. If Mrs. Sandborg was telling the truth, it left only three possibilities. Steve Sandborg, Vida Pattern, or Old Man Gunther himself as Castle's employer.
Arlene hired him, of course.
You know that?
I know Arlene. Although that seems a stupid thing for her to do. If that character had beaten up on the girl, old Nels would feel responsible. And then she'd have him. No telling what he'd do to Arlene.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. Of course, there is Vida Pattern.
You're wondering if she might have thought of the same angle. That'd be pretty clever.
Yeah, you know, it's about time I think I had a talk with your father-in-law.
He's not coming in today. I talked to him on the phone a while ago. Said he was picking up Vida for a round of golf.
Golf? Well, set it up. I want to talk to him.
I won't do that, Mr. Hammer.
You won't?
Look, I don't want any part of this. He's a wonderful old guy, and he's having the time of his life, and he's found someone to have it with. So you catch up with him where and when you can.
I'm not having the time of my life.
Tell me, Mr. Hammer, is business really this bad in the crime detection line?
Oh, honey, it got real bad when I took on this case. Come on in. Mrs. Sandborg says she didn't hire Castle. Looking at you so clean and healthy, it's hard to believe you hired him either.
No, I didn't hire him.
What did Gunther say? How would he react to Castle?
I didn't tell him.
Oh?
It would only upset him and turn him against his daughter. I don't want that, Mr. Hammer, really.
I was hoping he'd be with you.
No, he's picking me up this evening.
Oh? How was the golf game?
Oh, we didn't even play. We got to talking.
Why, did he feel well?
Yes. Very.
His daughter doesn't seem to think he's well at all.
Well, she hasn't seen him today, then. He just got the results from a checkup he had the other day.
And he's got the heart and the pulse of a man of 60.
He's well, exceptionally well, the doctor said. And we're going out tonight. Not only that, he's asked me to marry him this weekend and go on a honeymoon in northern Maine. Hunting.
Hunting?
You're going to have to work fast. Well, I have to change now.
Yeah, into something more comfortable. I got the name of Gunther's doctor from the Sandborg's butler. I told him I was a family friend. Over the phone, he couldn't see the color of my tie. Dr. Dooling was one of the best in town. Also, one of the most ethical in town.
Now, you know I can't discuss a patient, even with you. Especially with you.
Look, Doctor, it's your duty to save a patient's life, right?
Yes?
Using any instrument necessary and available, right?
Yes.
Well, brother, I'm your instrument. If your patient's in good shape, then leave me on the shelf. But if he's not, then you better use me, because he's out living it up tonight. And this weekend, he's going to get married and go hunting up in the North Woods.
He won't even live to see this weekend under those circumstances. He might live a year, sitting in a chair.
Does he know that?
I don't know.
Well, you gave him his report on your examination.
I gave it to his family, the Sandborgs. It was so bad, I thought they should make the decision, whether Nell should be told or not.
Can I use your phone?
Of course.
I couldn't raise anybody at Vita's apartment. She and Gunther were out on their date, celebrating the old man's good health. Bon apéritif, bon voyage. And I hadn't the faintest idea where the celebration was taking place. In my camera, the doctor had a blunt instrument. The Sandborgs were out too. Their butler didn't know or wouldn't tell me where. They tell me that patience is a virtue, but you can't prove that by me. I wasn't about to sit and wait for something to happen. Without a lead, the only thing I could do was make the rounds of the better night spots in town and try and locate Vita and old man Gunther. But it was no go. The only thing left was to park myself outside of Vita's door and wait. I know I shouldn't have waited up, honey, but I do worry.
Nels is dead.
Dead?
He just dropped dead right there in front of my eyes on the dance floor.
Miss Pattern. I've just come from the mortuary. I wanted to say this to your face. You murdered my father.
If anybody murdered your father, Mrs. Sandborg, it was you, not this girl. She thought he was well. You told him he was well after the doctor told you he was a sick man.
I didn't tell him. I let Steve tell him. They were close. I let Steve tell him. But he said he was going to tell him the truth.
Don't shift the blame to Steve.
Steve?
Mr. Sandborg is a kind man, Nell said. If he misled Nels about his health, it was out of kindness.
Steve, oh, now I believe you about being in love, Vita. You know, they say that love is blind, but that's cockeyed because you're in love and I'm blind. Is this why you were slapping your husband around the other night?
I've had too much for one day. You both just please go and leave me alone.
I knew there was a woman. There's been one for a long time. I didn't know who it was till just now.
I don't know what you're implying.
Knock it off, as Castle said, Vita. Yeah, maybe he was right, huh? A belt in the teeth. Listen, did Steve send him up here? Why, sure he did.
He didn't tell me till afterward. The man wasn't going to hurt me. You were supposed to report to Nels.
Lovely, lovely girl. Stealing an old man's love and his money with one hand and snatching his daughter's husband with the other. Lovely, lovely girl. Want me to get out of here, Miss Sandborg, so there won't be any witnesses?
I doubt very much that it was like that, Mr. Hammer. I know what Steve does to people.
I didn't keep any of the money your father gave me. I gave it all back to Steve.
Oh, well, that's love anyway.
Why did you give it to Steve?
Mrs. Sandborg. Miss Sandborg, the whole thing between your father and me started because Steve was behind in his accounts. He said your father would send him to prison if he didn't cover his shortages, so I helped him.
This is getting ridiculous. My father and I had a secret order to those books a month ago. Even Steve didn't know about it. There were no shortages.
Oh, there must have been.
Steve's been using you to milk the company. Welcome aboard, sucker.
I won't believe it.
It doesn't make any difference whether you believe it or not. That's not the question before the house. The question before the house is which one of you will Steve kill now that the old man is gone. Oh, yeah. He's got to kill one of you, or lose the company. You, most likely, Vita. If he had intended to keep you around, he would have let this gimmick go on. Made sure that the old man stayed alive as long as possible, giving you money to slip back to him. On the other hand, if he intends to kill you, Mrs. Sandborg, he'll own the company and have Vita. That is, if he wants her any longer.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Yes? Yes, I'm all right. Your wife is here. He'd like to speak to you.
Yes, Steve. You're where?
I'm at home. Come home, Arlene. I want to talk to you. I want you here with me. And I'm glad you know. You won't have to worry about her anymore if you'll just come home.
There's a built-in buzzer goes with every detective badge. It doesn't sound like any other buzzer you ever heard, and mine was going full blast like a bee in a bottle. It had something to do with Steve wanting Arlene home, making a big point of the fact he was home. Then Mrs. Sandborg dropped the line about never having to worry about Vita again, and it was a bomb. It spelled alibi all over the place. Sandborg was setting up an alibi. Alibi for what?
Arlene. Come out here, dear. I sent Roger to the mortuary with Dad's dark suit. He'll take care of everything.
Sandborg?
How'd he get in here?
Well, I let him in, dear. He said he had business with you.
You wanted a job done, and I've done it. Now let me have my money, and I'll get out of here.
What did you hire him to do?
This man is a prowler, Arlene. You remember that, as long as you live. He's a prowler. He broke in here, and I shot him.
Don't do it, Steve.
Vita. You're dead.
Put that gun down.
Where are you?
You don't have to shoot him. He didn't push me out of the window, so you don't have to kill him.
Put that gun down carefully.
Where are you?
Right here. You haven't killed anybody yet. You can't shoot everybody, can you? Can you?
No.
You're much better off this way. Stick around, Leroy. You're still in the game. Operator, give me the police department.